Yeah, what's up, kings and queens? We're back again, and as usual, we're going to the Maywa case just to see what sense can we make out of it. Now, the proceedings didn't continue today because Ratha was hell bent on bringing Ngomezulu back to court, even though Ngomezulu gave a message via Numalo and his uh, register. He will be coming here tomorrow, but Ratha wants to force him to come. Anyway, what's funny is Ratha wants to find out the name of the witness that Ngomezulu was talking about. Why? Why is that? I'm curious. Why is that? Now, do you remember when Zungu was the supposed star witness for the state and Mbalo didn't want to call his name out? Ratha agreed with that. And then the name was only revealed when Zungu gave evidence, right? Now, the tables have changed. Tables have turned. It's the defense turned to protect their witness. Ratha is not buying that. He wants that person to be disclosed. He's trying to fool us. He's telling us you can disclose that name to a judge with your colleagues. Obviously, if the colleagues are there, Balu is there. He's going to tell Ginindza. Ginindza was still going after witnesses. Even now, when he claimed he had a tight case, this guy told us he had a tight case. So if you have a tight case, why are you still going after some witnesses? If you have a tight case, it's fine. You just chill. They tell you they have this witness who will rebut your case, blah, blah. Fine, bring him. I'm sure about my case. My case is tight. Bring him. I'm not even going to worry about that person because this is tight. But no, this guy is going after the doctors that he feels like will rebut this case. Now they are looking for the name of that witness. Obviously, that witness will be somebody who has a statement that Ginindza stole. Why? It shows you the reason why he had to steal that witness. That witness statement. It's because that statement is rebutting his whole case. Now, what's more peculiar about Ratha? Ratha is the person who likes to quote case laws. He will tell you about this case laws, and will even elaborate on that. But now, when it comes to this one, he's telling Ramusipil, no, it will never happen like that. I can't give you that citation. First tell Ngomezulu what I'm telling. Why? Please, just lay down your comment below. Let's see what you think. Why is this happening? Why do you think Ratha can't disclose this case law, yet he wants it to have an impact on the defense? Anyway, I'm not going to take too much of your time. I'll leave you with a clip of that exchange, and then I'll be back later with another one where we still continue on that same tip where we investigate Ginindza's claims that this gun was connected to 636, even though the person from that Cleveland case and blah blah and all those cases behind said this gun was not connected to this case. We'll visit that examination later. So before we do that, before we go, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell so that when we drop more content like this, you're in the loop. Peace.
So I just thought maybe another person would just said, "I bazongilinda, bazofana bangilinda." Okay, we can start. There's something I must announce first. Mr. Ramusipidi, right? I've been going over the records as all of us are doing. I recall Mr. Ngomezulu, he was acting on behalf of number 2 then, of number 1, that's so?
Yes.
After you had withdrawn.
Yes.
And he said there's going to be a person who is going to give evidence on, if I'm wrong, you must all correct me, who's going to give evidence on his client's behalf, yes, to say that Longwe was having a fight with a girlfriend, Zandi.
That is correct, my lord.
And as a result, he had a gun, or a revolver, yes, 38, which he, I don't know why, he was going to use against the girl or whatever, but when the deceased was trying to separate them, a bullet went off, and another one went off, and I think one of them, or the third one, shot longer through the chest. You remember that evidence?
Senzo, the deceased, through the chest.
Hello?
Shot the deceased, Senzo,
Yeah.
through the chest. I remember that evidence, my lord.
Now, when I asked Mr. Mgomezulu, which witness is going to say that? What is his name?
Yes.
Remember what he said to me? He doesn't want his name to be divulged
Yes, he said for security
for
purposes.
security reasons.
Yes.
I read a case. You can't tell a judge that. I read a case that you are obliged to tell the judge.
Yes.
You don't have to tell the judge publicly. You can approach the judge in chambers. And you can come with your colleagues and you can write the name of the supposed mystery witness. And the judge will make an announcement that he has that name, but he's not going to publicize it. But you can't refuse to name that person, because I'll tell you why. If you refuse, fine, the judge doesn't know who's coming.
Yes.
Is that not a fact?
Yes.
I handled the case actually like that. I was dealing with the matter of Jay Naidu.
Yes, I remember him.
I remember that case. Right, Jay Naidu was being sued by some American company for satellites, blah, blah, blah. The matter was arbitrated in England, and in England, Jay Naidu lost. He was before then the Minister of Telecommunications. He lost because he wanted to set up a satellite aerospace company so that he could service African states through these satellites. And some of the African states apparently got jealous, according to him, and didn't give him the permission to do that. The Americans wanted their money. They had sold him a satellite. They sued him, got a certain amount. They went to England, they arbitrated. He lost the arbitration in England. He came here. Those guys, the Americans, followed him here. They were suing him for the money and to make the arbitration finding in England, or award in England, an order of the court. And I was confronted with that case. His counsel said the same thing. There's going to be a witness who's going to testify, but he doesn't want his identity to be broadcasted or announced because he will be affected. He's a successful businessman. They will think he's not a reliable person because he's going to give evidence which will be detrimental to the case. Yeah. Jay Naidu. I remember that case. Then, when I was checking, in that case, I also made an order that the only indulgence I can give you is to write the name. It was represented by senior counsel. Okay, so please tell Mr. Mgomezo.
My lord, I think for my benefit personally, I'd appreciate the citation of the case that...
No. Tell him what I've said.
Yes, but for my...
I'm not supposed to give counsel advice. You know that.
No, it's not advice.
It is.
The advice is from Mr. Mgomezo. For me, it's the citation.
No, I'll get it to you. But I'm just saying, tell him first, because
Yes, I will.
he must know about that. Okay.
All right, thank you, madam.
Right, can we start then?
Yes, my lord.
We won't go for tea